you.
Are you surprised?
Yeah. You want a glass of wine?
Do you have a bottle open?
Yeah, right here.
Were you expecting someone?
Well, yes.
Did you know I was going to show up?
I've been hoping you'd show up like this. Here you go.
Nicholas, what we said tonight on the pier, I want it to happen.
So do I.
So, here I am. I want to be with you, spend time with you, share a bottle of wine,
Yeah.
see what happens next.
That sounds like a perfect evening to me. Yeah, let's sit on the couch. Oh my gosh. Take your coat off. Sorry, I almost
Thank you.
forgot how to be a host. What? What's wrong? What's wrong?
You're different.
Yeah. I mean, I was surprised when you showed up a little bit.
I could tell when you kissed me, there's a distance.
Emily, we're just trying to find our way back here, okay?
It's Courtney, isn't it? I'm too late. You were disappointed when I came in.
No, I wasn't, Emily.
Were you expecting Courtney?
No, I want to be here. I want to be here with you. Okay?
Okay, I've waited too long. Courtney's moved in, not into this house, but into your thoughts, into your heart.
Whatever you're picking up on, it's not about Courtney. It's about me. You know, and then when you finally showed up,
You said you'd be here when I'm ready.
Yeah, I know. I didn't expect for it to be so soon, and
Neither did I.
I mean, you know how many times that I've imagined you walking through those doors, and you know, then you did, and then we kissed, and I couldn't believe it. I thought I was dreaming, so I had to pull back a little bit, and I don't know.
For a reality check.
Yes, yeah, exactly. I mean, I needed to know. My heart needed to know that you were really here with me.
I'm sorry for being so insecure, Nicholas. I shouldn't have said anything about Courtney.
No, it's okay. I'm sorry that you misunderstood.
No, I shouldn't just expect the worst.
I don't want to be with her. I want to be with you. Okay? I want to be with you.
Courtney, hello.
I'm sorry, guys. I should have called before just dropping by.
Oh, nobody just drops by, Windermere. You were expecting her this whole time, weren't you?
No, it's not what you think.
I talk about a reality check.
I'm not trying to hurt you, okay? Don't do this.
Okay, that's very honorable.
Emily, listen to me. What we said to each other on the pier.
It doesn't matter at all.
Look, Nicholas just called me out here to make a clean break, okay? He loves you. You're his life. You always have been. He just wanted to tell me in person.
She's lying, isn't she? He had no intention of breaking off anything with Courtney. In fact, it's just the opposite.
What I said to you tonight on the pier, it was true.
Not all, Nicholas. You may love me, that you're not waiting for me, you're waiting for Courtney.
Look, I'm going back to Jack's. Okay, we've decided to make our marriage work, to give ourselves another chance. I swear that is why I came here. To tell Nicholas that I am committed to my husband.
Be my guest.
Emma.
Late for work.
Wait a minute. No, I don't think so. Actually, I don't even think you're scheduled to work.
Well, I'm here. I may as well make myself useful, huh?
Well, just a minute. You may as well just stop right where you are, take a deep breath, and talk to me.
I went to Windermere, and Nicholas pretended to be happy to see me, but he was really expecting Courtney.
I'm so sorry.
Oh, don't be, Mom. I'm a fool.
No, you're not. No, you are a beautiful young woman who deserves a lot better than she's getting.
And Nicholas changed. So did I. I should have let go a long time ago.
Yeah, except for one thing, and that's that you love him.
Yeah, Nicholas swears that he loves me too, Mom, but he's with Courtney now.
Are you sure? Really? Is there any chance that maybe you are jumping to conclusions?
I've been trying so hard to hold on, but there's no point.
Okay. Just tell me what happened. Start at the beginning, okay?
All that matters is that Nicholas and Courtney are together. Now, this moment at Windermere.
Tell me, what did you mean when you said Nicholas was expecting Courtney?
After I left here, I decided to go to Windermere. Right, surprise Nicholas, have a romantic evening and work on finding our way back to each other. But something was way off from the very start. But Nicholas swore that he wanted me there. And then Courtney showed up.
I mean, I am so sorry.
Yeah, she tried to cover Mom, but it was obvious that he'd been waiting for her.
Well, listen, you take your time before you make any decisions now. Do you want to get away for a while?
There's no point in running away, Mom. I can't escape the fact that Nicholas loves Courtney, and Courtney loves him. Hi.
Hi. Michael?
Hello.
Oh, no work today?
Took a couple of days off.
Hospital won't fall apart without you.
Oh, my dad asked. He would have taken
Hey,
me.
look, Michael, listen, we really don't need to talk about that. Why don't you go inside and get yourself an ice cream?
Okay.
Okay.
Wow. It's only been 24 hours since you walked out of our marriage, and you already got a whole new set of priorities. Babysitting Sonny's kids, keeping his secrets. So, what didn't you want him to tell me?
I don't want to talk about this here.
Well, I'm just curious. It seems that Sonny and Jason tell you to jump, and you
Jason's
ask
out of
how high.
town.
Yeah. Yet there's not one sacrifice that you wouldn't make for him, or for Sonny. Tell me, how did they win the Emily sweepstakes, and I got left out in the cold?
Tell me the truth.
I tried that. It
When they
didn't
need
work out
help,
so well.
they ask. It doesn't get any simpler than that. Sonny needed help with Morgan and Michael today.
Yeah. And somehow you managed to free up your schedule and make time for him, didn't you?
Nicholas, I'm not going to apologize for spending time with my little nephews, but, you know, if you're looking for someone to blame for the failure of our marriage, then, yeah, I'll volunteer. I mean, between the rape, hospital duty, med school, my obvious blind devotion, as you say, for my brother and his crew, I, pushed you right into Courtney's arms.
You didn't want me in your life, Emily.
Nicholas, if that's the way you see it, then I'm not going to argue with you. The bottom line is, our marriage is over. You were wronged, I was betrayed, and that pretty much leaves us with nowhere to go.
You know what? It's just...
Here you go. Thanks, sweetie. Okay, we should go. Come on.
Don't worry, I'll make sure Courtney can't hurt you. I'll expedite the paperwork. The moment Elizabeth signs over custody, I want a quick, clean divorce.
It's all in place. I'll file the divorce papers in the morning. Good.
Hey, Justice, working late tonight?
You know how it is, man.
Yeah, I do. So Emily asked you to handle our divorce, huh? I mean, that was what you were just talking about, wasn't it? Honestly, I'm not that surprised that Emily would keep it in the family. I mean, who else would she hire to handle our divorce other than her dear old cousin?
Well, obviously, I'm bound by attorney-client privilege.
Oh, of course. But if you're that worried about confidentiality, you might want to reconsider using a cell phone because they're really not that secure.
Well, no less secure than somebody eavesdropping.
This is true. Still, don't you owe your clients a little more, don't you
What
think?
I owe my clients is whatever I can get them. In this case, if Emily wants to soak you for a fortune, it'll be my great pleasure to provide it for her.
I don't believe either of us want an ugly divorce,
Well,
Justice.
knowing Emily, she'll probably take the high road and ask for nothing, which is exactly what you gave her. Nothing.
If this is your idea of couples counseling, you got a ways to go.
Just saying. You had the sweetest lady to ever draw breath, and when she needed a little understanding, a little compassion, you couldn't wait to jump into court.
And that just shows how little you actually know.
Well, what I do know is that you'll regret leaving Emily for the rest of your life.
Emily, have you seen Jason?
I thought he was cruising the Caribbean with you.
No, he started having these seizures and it affected his memory, and he just took off. I have no idea where.
What do you mean it affected his memory?
He doesn't remember who he is, who I am. I told him about Port Charles, praying that maybe he would come back and try and figure it all out.
He doesn't remember anything?
Except how to defend himself. So we have to find him before he hurts himself or someone else.
Max said Jason was seen in town.
When? What happened?
A few hours ago. He broke up a fight between Carly and Reese.
Okay, all right, that's good. That's vintage Jason. But if he would have remembered anything, I think he would have tried to contact me.
Well, Reese said that Jason didn't seem to recognize her. Of course, she was preoccupied with Carly, but...
What now?
Carly's having a nervous breakdown, and that's why Sonny isn't here. He was taking care of her, but she, I don't know, got away, I guess, and so he's gonna look for her.
All right, okay. Emily, it's up to you and me. We've got to find Jason fast, okay?
Yeah, no, wait, Sam, listen. What aren't you telling me?
Okay. Jason has been having these terrible, blinding headaches that normally end up with nosebleeds, and then he passes out. I don't know what's causing them. I know that he needs medical attention.
Does he know about the penthouse?
He's got his wallet, which has the address in there. I went there looking for him, assuming that he would go, but I found no signs that he was there.
Okay, how much did you tell him about the rest of his life?
I told him about Sonny, and there was a picture of Michael and Morgan in there. He didn't seem to make the connection. And then I told him about before that, when he was a quartermain.
He's got to show up at the penthouse eventually. He doesn't have anywhere else to go.
I don't know, Emily. He tried to decoy me. He wanted to send me on a wild goose chase to Portugal.
Oh, why?
I don't know why. Listen, his memory may be gone, but his defense skills, they're at full tilt right now. That probably includes knowing how to disappear without a trace.
He wouldn't do that to you.
He doesn't remember loving me, which means he wouldn't think twice about leaving town and getting permanently lost.
Oh, God, thank God you found him. All right, Jace, we've got to get you to the hospital immediately.
No hospitals.
Listen, I'm your sister. I only want to help you. Sam, please.
What did you find out?
All right, the symptoms he's having may be from a brain lesion or an aneurysm. If we don't get him treatment right away, he could die.
Forget it. Last time I was in the hospital, I shot 2 people. Ask Sam.
Jason, your life depends on it, please. Okay, we're gonna get Jason settled into his room where we'll start a whole battery of tests, and the neurosurgeon on call has already been paged. All right, well, I want to stay with him. After he gets in his room, you can sit with him, but right now I have some forms for you to fill out.
Here, I'll do it.
Are they gonna be able to stop the seizures?
I don't know. I'm worried that the drug Jason took a few weeks ago might have contributed.
What drug? Tribenzin, something. It was an experimental drug that was supposed to help him with his memory loss, but you should write that down.
Okay. I'm gonna try to track it down. No one knows the long-term effects at this point, so it may be difficult to prescribe.
Look, I don't want to hear that Jason can't be helped.
Sam, he's my brother, okay? I love him too.
I'm sorry. I'm really frustrated. I don't know what to do.
We all are. You guys, listen, I paid your dad and he just came on duty.
No, Jason doesn't like Ellen.
The hospital needs a signature on the consent
I'll
form.
sign it.
It has to be a spouse or a parent.
Okay, well then you'll sign it. You're his sister. It can't
Already
be
on his way.
How soon can you draw up the papers?
I'll have the paperwork drawn up by Monday. Alexis, good. You've saved me a phone call. We're going to be serving Nicholas with divorce papers. I assume you will be representing your nephew.
I will if necessary. I hate to believe it's coming to this.
There's no reason to wait.
Emily, are you sure you want to do this?
Look, we've discussed this before, Alexis. Please just work with justice, get it done.
The settlement should be amicable. I don't see either party fighting over property or alimony.
Man, that's not the point. Your client is married to a man who adores her, who's committed to spending the rest of his life with her, and I would hate to see her make the mistake of throwing her future away when she is clearly in love with this man.
Was in love with.
Are you saying that you don't have any feeling for him anymore?
I still care about him, Alexis. I always will. But the love between us is gone.
Emily, you've been through a lot. You need some time to heal.
Nicholas and I spent months in trying to work things out. And all we've done is push each other even further away. It's too painful for both of us. We need this divorce to survive.
I'm sorry.
I see you've had an eventful day.
Ran into Jax.
Things got a little heated.
Let's just say it was a rough night.
I wish you had told me how bad things were getting. I would have talked to him. I would have tried to mediate. We're very good friends.
No amount of negotiation would have changed what happened.
That seems to be going around the boards these days.
What, you here to tell me more bad news?
I saw Emily at the hospital. And she told me she wanted a divorce. She said it's her and there's no other recourse.
Great. So she's gonna have Justice draw up the papers, is she?
Yeah. But you know, Nicholas, there's plenty of ways to avoid this. You have 30 days to answer the allegations. If you deny them, we go to a no-fault trial, and that gives you plenty of time to talk to Emily and convince her that what she's doing is not the right thing.
No, I don't want to. I'm through fighting this, okay? Go ahead and you tell Justice he can go out and draw the papers, and I'll give Emily her divorce.
Than you've loved anyone in your entire life.
But loving her, Alexis, hasn't solved any of her problems. If anything, it's only made them worse. You know, the harder I try, the more I hurt her every time we don't connect. I mean, we can't keep doing this. Maybe ending our marriage is the only option that we have left.
She's voiced similar concerns.
Well, great. Now we're finally on the same page.
She said at the hospital she claimed that she didn't love you anymore.
She said that?
She did. I don't believe her, but that she said it. I'm sorry.
Maybe you'll understand it better if you hear it from me.
I have somewhere that I need to be. I'll see myself out.
What are you doing here, Emily?
Listen, after what we've meant to each other, it doesn't seem right to end our marriage through attorneys only. We owe it to ourselves to discuss this face to face.
Will you just stop it with the memorized lines?
I'm trying to be honest.
Okay, then tell me the truth. Alexis said you didn't love me anymore. I need to hear that from you. Come on, say it.
I've loved you for so many years. Nicholas, I couldn't imagine a time when that would ever end.
Will you just say it? Come on, say it!
I don't love you anymore.
See? Now, wasn't that easy?
No. But it's what we used to have. And it kept us going for so long that we couldn't see that we have nothing left in the present. When I came out here to see you, and I found out that you were expecting Courtney, I realized that I don't trust you. A year ago, I couldn't have imagined feeling that way. But so much has changed, and it's changed me. I still care about you, Nicholas, but my love is gone. And I think if you're honest with yourself, you'll see that yours is too. So I'm grateful for the time we spent together and the happiness we found. But now that it's over, I think we should let go and move on. That's why I'm hoping that you won't fight me or the divorce.
Jason has a right to know what's going on. So what are we going to tell him?
We're going to tell him that the medication will work and he's going to be fine.
He needs to know all of his options.
He needs to know that he's going to get through this. I'm going to go check on him.
So what are his options?
If the medication doesn't work, then it's brain surgery.
And we both know that's not an option because he's not going to do it.
Well, I don't think I would either, Em. I mean, he could end up just a lot worse than he is right now. Oh, I haven't allowed myself to think of Jason's future in so many years. I know that Alan is hoping that he'll wake up after one seizure and he will be Jason Quartermain all over again. A bright, shining star. So gifted and so full of promise.
We can all be pretty sure that's not going to happen.
I just wanted to live. I rebuilt a relationship with him once. I could do it again. If he would just survive. But he's not going to agree to brain surgery.
Jace. What are you doing out of bed? Are you all right?
You're my sister, right?
Emily. I'm the one who showed up at your house and insisted you go to the hospital.
I remember.
Okay, you tried to walk away and you wound up passing out instead, so I'd like to avoid reliving that incident. So, could you please get back in bed? Are you feeling any better?
Yeah, I guess so.
Are you having another headache?
Yeah, it's not that bad.
Yeah, well, I know the doctors are running all kinds of tests and they'll figure out how to help you. You know, the sooner the better. 'Cause I need you.
Why?
I need your take on things, your advice. You're always completely honest with me. You never judge me. You're the rock in my life. It's kind of selfish, but you have to get through this, Jace. I want my brother back.
I'm a good brother.
The best.
Will you be honest with me?
Of course.
How sick am I?
Emily,
Please, just go away.
Maybe we should give our spouses a taste of their own medicine.
You did this, Jax. You lied to Courtney, to Elizabeth, to Lucky, to all of us. You couldn't just let the flirtation play itself out. You had to set a trap for your wife. And now she's with Nicholas.
Hey, what happened? Where's Nicholas?
Probably with Courtney.
Oh, hey, come here.
Yeah, you were right. Jax was stringing Courtney along to get the baby.
I knew it.
Are you absolutely sure?
Courtney found out, and she went to Nicholas, and they made love tonight.
Honey, I'm so sorry.
You know, I asked Nicholas for a divorce. I told him that I wanted out of our marriage. You know, why shouldn't he believe me anyway?
I assume we're all up to speed.
Whatever you're after, now is not the time.
Well, lucky I don't have to disagree.
Can we do this in the morning? Emily's not feeling really well, and I
It's
just
okay,
wanted...
Elizabeth. Yeah, I need some time alone.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'll call you later, okay? Bye.
I'm sorry,
No. I mean, there's a good chance we'll probably run into people we know here.
Yeah.
Hey, if you want to go somewhere else.
It's okay. I mean, we don't have anything to hide, right? I was gonna be ashamed, though.
So sweet.
Hey, Michael.
Can we go inside?
Sure, sweetie. We can.
Hey, no, listen. I think maybe I need to explain.
I don't want to hear it.
Hey, I'm still your aunt. Why don't I buy us some sodas and we can talk, sweetie?
No, thank you.
Listen, Michael. Look, I know it's hard to understand, okay? But you don't need to be upset for me. All you need to know is that your Aunt Courtney is not to blame, and neither is Nicholas.
Aren't you mad at them?
No, Michael, and I don't want you to be mad either.
Hey, I thought I saw my favorite grandson through the window. What are we doing hanging out here when I've got a brand new ice cream maker inside?
We can hide.
Okay, that's why we're here. Sonny didn't want us to be alone tonight.
Yeah, well, there's plenty for everyone. Join us when you can, okay?
Thanks, Eddie.
Hey, kid, trust me. Once you try this stuff, you're never going to go back to the store-bought again.
Sweet.
That was nice what you said. Trying to make it okay for Michael.
I meant it.
I've seen Nicholas and Courtney together. I know this has to be painful.
Yeah, well, I'd better learn to deal with it. Because I won't run and hide. And there's no going back.
Grandpa Mike, let me use the ice cream maker.
Hey, how cool is that?
Very fun.
Did you eat it all, or did you save some for us?
Well, we've got a quart for you to take with you.
All right.
Can I talk to you for a second?
Yeah, sure.
He's pretending, you know,
Pretending what?
that everything's okay. It's not. At night when she thinks I'm asleep, I can hear her crying. You're like her oldest best friend, right?
I was just a little bit older than you when I first met Emily.
Okay, well, you gotta do something. You gotta help her.
How long ago did you call?
I just hung up. Rick's in surgery. Sonny wants you to take Michael back to the hotel right away.
Okay.
Okay? And use the back door.
All right. Good idea. Thanks. Hey, Michael. Where's Lucky?
Thanks, Alice. Just tell Alan that I want to speak to him about Emily. Okay. I don't know what your problem is, but I don't feel like fighting with you right
How
now.
much worse can you make this, Nicholas? You treat Emily like yesterday's trash, and she still lets you off the hook. You know what? Why don't you have the decency to feel bad about it?
What would you like me to do?
I want you to stop acting like a fool. She cries herself to sleep every night, and I had to hear that from a 9-year-old boy who's worried about her.
I have done everything I know.
Except stick it out. You dumped Emily so you could go and get laid.
Oh, shut up. This isn't about sex, Lucky. Come on.
She is traumatized, and you didn't even have the decency to wait for her.
That is not true. You know Nicholas did everything he could to try to hold his marriage together. Even Emily says that it's nobody's fault.
Oh, wouldn't that be convenient? Because no one would have to take any responsibility.
Don't go there, okay?
You know what? Actually,
right
I never really knew you, Courtney, before all this, except, you know, by your reputation. And from everything people say about you, it's true. I mean, you meet a guy, then you sleep with him, you maybe even get him to marry you. And then when something better comes along, you dump him so you can have a bigger fish.
All right, shut up, Lucky. Just shut up.
Slut, and you're a fool for...
You guys have to stop this. What are you trying to prove?
This is between me and my brother.
No, it is not just between you and your brother. I am stuck right in the middle, Lucky.
It was your choice to sleep with a married man. Separated.
Look, my marriage to Jax was a sham, okay? He pretended to care about me just to get the baby.
Listen, I'm not gonna sit here and defend Jax. He's been a jerk as far as I'm concerned, but you didn't have to go and trash Nicholas and Emily's marriage to get revenge on your husband.
Lucky, I already told you we were already over, okay?
Did you stop loving her? Huh? Then I guess we'll never get a chance, no. Did it ever occur to either one of you that lives would be wrecked? Like Elizabeth's and the baby she's carrying? Your baby.
Thank you.
I can't believe you got into a fist fight.
Yeah. Brothers kind of got a short fuse, didn't he?
Yeah, because of me.
Yeah, well, he doesn't see you the way I see you.
No, he sees a home-wrecking slut.
Courtney, don't go there. He was just angry.
I know. He loves Emily. Everybody loves Emily. I can't really blame them. She's an amazing woman.
Yeah, a lot of people are turned off by my house. They think it's really gloomy and forbidding.
No.
Change your mind in a couple of months, because this house gets cold in winter.
Yeah? Well,
Yeah.
then we'll just have to light a roaring fire. And then when the snow does fall, we'll have snowball fights. Something wrong?
You know what the problem is? You. You're not Emily.
Michael, meet again. How you doing?
Fine.
You know, still have time to go to a baseball game if you're still interested.
No, thank you.
Okay. Well, offer stands if you feel like calling me. If you change your mind, okay?
If I want to go to a baseball game, I'll have Emily take me.
All right, Michael,
Nicholas,
listen. No,
seriously.
listen. Michael, Courtney's still your aunt. No, you shouldn't talk to her like that. I think you should apologize.
You don't tell me what to do. You're not my uncle. You're the jerk who cheated on Emily, and you're the jerk for dating him.
Okay. No, you know what? He's just parroting what he hears at home. You know, obviously Sonny is painting Courtney as a homewrecker, and it's not fair. And it needs to stop. Sonny has no right to judge Courtney, much less poison her relationship with Michael. I mean, if he has a problem with us, then he needs to say that to my face.
Nicholas, you have no idea the strain Sonny's been under. Trying to care for Carly and 2 kids and hold together a business that's spiraling out of control. He doesn't have time to deal with Courtney's hurt feelings or yours. So I'll speak to Michael and I'll explain to him again that this is an adult situation, that people fall in and out of love, and that it's no one's fault. I know he loves Courtney, and I'm sure that he'll come around eventually.
I'm sorry.
Listen, okay, please don't try to explain or apologize or anything. It's just another horribly awkward moment, and something tells me it won't be the last.
Well, regardless, in the future, try to be a little more discreet.
We have lives to lead now, Nicholas. We're adults, and we're pretty clear on how everyone feels. At least I am. So there's no need to hide the fact that you are what you are. When I told you that I wished you well, I meant it.
Emily, I just want you to know.
That doesn't mean I'm your new best friend, Courtney. It just means that I understand that a situation occurred, and since no one can change any of it, we might as well just make the adjustment. Truly, all I want is for everyone just to move past this and find some joy in their lives. I have to get back to work, but feel free to pick up where you left off. Someone's here to see you.
I'm not in the mood for visitors.
I'm sorry. What can I do?
You're here. It's already done. Can't believe this has happened again. I prayed this baby would be born. But as much as it hurts right now, I know it'd be so much worse if I didn't have all of you. You guys are everything to me. There's a time when I didn't think the four of us would ever be in the same room together, but here we are. We always come together when it really matters. But I love you guys. And I know I can get through anything as long as you're here. No one's going anywhere.
You can count on that.
Yeah. You all are my family. No matter what.
Thanks, guys.
I know, I just thought you might need to vent a little bit.
No, now's not the time.
I know, I'm sorry. I know you're feeling the loss too. You were invested in that baby.
I hated the idea. Elizabeth being pregnant with anybody else's baby but mine. But it started to make sense, you know. It penetrated my thick head that baby was a part of the woman that I love. And that was enough for me to love it. I wanted the chance to be this baby's father. But now she's gone.
This has been one of the worst nights of my life. I'm just gonna try to focus on my blessings. I have Lucky's love, you, Nicholas, to support me, and I have a beautiful, healthy baby boy waiting for me at home.
We're all very fortunate to have each other.
Yeah, we are. What about Jax? Who's gonna help him through this?
Nicholas, it's me. Listen, I know it's late, but I really need to see you. I can't go into it on your machine. But please, if you get this message tonight, meet me on the pier. I'm headed there now. You came.
Sounded important.
It is, at least to me. Nicholas, there are things that I've been wanting to say, trying to say, and the timing never seemed right, and I think it finally is. I've come to a few realizations, and I thought it was only fair to share them with you. Nicholas, I've been holding on to so much anger. And I realized tonight that it's pointless, not to mention paralyzing and counterproductive.
Yeah. Yeah, it is. But you know what? You have every right to be angry. I should have been more sensitive to everything that happened to you.
Nicholas, that's just it. I was the one with unrealistic expectations of you. I thought our love was so strong that it could work miracles, that it didn't need any help, that you'd sit by patiently no matter how long it took and just wait for me to say, the spell's broken, you can approach me now. But Courtney didn't come between us. I did. I gave Connor and Mary Bishop all the axes they needed to destroy us, and then I wrapped myself up in denial and I laid down in the wreckage. And that wasn't fair to either one of us, Nicholas, and I'm so sorry. And I just wanted you to know that.
No, Emily,
No,
you don't have
please,
to
don't say
apologize.
anything. Just promise me that we can honor what we had together by putting down the acrimony and walking away with as much love between us as we walked in with.
Okay. That's a promise that I am happy to make to you.